What is going on, guys? It is your boy Jason Games, and today is the day you've all been waiting for. My review, in-depth review of Mortal Kombat 11. And in the background we have some tower gameplay, just classic tower gameplay. I just wanted to shit on people while I do this, but today is the day we go over some of my favorite things about Mortal Kombat and some of my not so favorite things about Mortal Kombat. One you guys are very familiar with, but we're not going to talk much about that. Right now we're going to talk about the positives, but before we get into this, I just wanted to announce a few things. I'm still working on that Mercy compilation. I haven't had much time to myself. I've been doing some shit this weekend, but that's okay. I'll definitely get that out to you guys, but I also have a new series idea that I'm going to do. So a game comes out tomorrow, survival game. It's called Fade to Silence. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. Not a lot of people have heard of it. There's not been a lot of hype towards it, but I watched the trailer yesterday. Yes, yesterday. And I decided, yes, I'm going to make videos on Fade to Silence. If it does good, it does good. If it doesn't, then that's okay. We won't do too much. Also, I have realized I've been gaining a lot of subscribers, a lot of traction. Almost I'm going to say 3.5K on one of my videos that I uploaded last week, which is pretty fucking awesome. Thank you guys for the support. So we are 20 subscribers away from the 200 milestone. And for the 200 milestone, I am going to be taking questions for a Q&A. I think that's just the thing I really want to do. I haven't done one in a really, really long time. And now that I'm going to be having more people support my content and stuff like that, I figured at 200, I think it's a perfect time to really do that. And you guys can get to know me, stuff like that. But that's not until, you know, the next few weeks when we hit 200. I don't think it'll be that long, but we will see. But yeah, without further ado, let's talk about some Mortal Kombat 11. Alright, so the first thing that I did when I started the game was the story mode, because I really like the stories of Mortal Kombat. I feel like they're really creative with it and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about the story. No spoilers, spoiler free. I'm just going to say a few brief things about the story. Is that pretty cool concept. Obviously, if you guys have been watching the trailers, you know that some things about time gets a little mixed up, and that'll go, you know, that'll make sense when you actually play it, but it's pretty cool. Compared to the other Mortal Kombats, I'd have to say it's a little lackluster. I think MK9 had a really good story, and this game was kind of just like, you know, it wasn't terrible, but it was a little mediocre. I feel like there were some things that I was like, that doesn't really make sense, or why are they doing this? What's the point of that? But you know, I mean, it's not by any means a bad story. It's just like a little questionable in some choices that they end up making, but it's totally okay. The ending was awesome. The ending was really awesome. The last boss fight was a pain in the ass, but it was awesome. It was definitely a good time. But I really don't have much to say about it other than, yeah, it was your regular Mortal Kombat story experience, which I will give that a really good score. Obviously, I mean, I wasn't expecting anything too crazy, so my hopes were met. Everything I thought was going to happen, or figured, or how it was going to feel, just happened. It was there. You know, obviously you go through different chapters as different characters. You learn how to play those characters as you go. Really basic, and that's about it. But yeah, I mean, now we're gonna talk about the whole Conquer section. You have the story. Obviously, we already talked about that. You have Towers of Time. We already talked about that. Speaking of Tower of Time. I'm pretty sure tomorrow there's going to be a patch that fixes all that stuff, and I think we're getting like a gift for day one players or something like that. Don't exactly remember like what it was entirely, but I do know that we're getting some sort of compensation, whether it be coins or fragments or hearts, whatever they want to give us. I don't remember. I didn't read the patch notes. I guess I'll read them tomorrow when the update comes out. But yeah, so definitely cool that we're getting updates, and it seems like they're really interested in trying to give us a better experience. But Towers of Time, we've already talked to. Or we can't talk to the towers, can we? No. We already talked about. Sorry about that. And so, Classic Tower, just your regular stuff. You want to know what the character does when they beat Kronika, then boom, you're good. You'll be able to get everybody's story and stuff like that. And then we have the Crypt. I haven't... Excuse me. I haven't dived too heavy into the Crypt. Mostly because I keep getting stuck. I'll get to somewhere, and then I'll get stuck, and I'll get frustrated and hop on something else. But... it's definitely cool. I really, really have to say that the Crypt is cool this time. You're playing as Rain, And you're just going through Shang Tsung's Island, and you're doing all this shit, going to Goro's lair, doing all this fun stuff. And obviously the reason why you're doing that is so you can get customization. So you got to save up your coins and then go to the crypt, open some chests, and hopefully you get what you want. Hopefully you get something that you've been looking for. But yeah, so I mean the crypt is basic, always cool as it usually is. And yeah, that's much I have to say about that part. So an important part that we have to talk to is the combat itself, and I think that this is the cleanest Mortal Kombat has ever been. The more so fluent, the combos are nice, very easy to pick up if you've been playing Mortal Kombat for a while. It's definitely one of the coolest Mortal Kombat experiences we've had in years, and I really like 10. A lot of people aren't a big fan of 10, but I kind of enjoyed 10. Its combat was really good, but this game kind of blows it out of the water for me. Definitely fun. I have a few characters that I really just fucking enjoy playing, and just a good ass time. But other than that, I mean, like the fighting is clean. It's really clean. I have no complaints about the fighting. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, something that they actually killed, is the online. Out of all the matches I had, there barely been lag. You match with people quick. There's really no problems. Even on launch day, there was no problems online. For me, at least. For me, my experience online is actually really clean, and it's just a really good time. You know, you get practicing, you fight other players, see how other players fight. Just don't fight noob. But yeah, so online's fine. Customization is cool as hell, except for the fact that you have to grind so hard for it. And it's not the easiest grind. I'm not asking for an easy grind. I'm just asking for just a grind that's enjoyable, you know? Destiny gets stale. You know, those games get stale. Anthem, they get stale when you're grinding and grinding and grinding. And this is another game where I feel like it has a different grinding system, and you can't even compare. But the reason why I bring those games up is because how stale the grind is usually, you know? And it's like, I feel like in this game, you don't get rewarded that much. That's just me. I'm not going to talk about it any further, because almost every video I've been uploading, I'm saying, oh, it's fucking this, fucking that. Like, I don't want to be that dude, because it's a good game. There's just little problems, and that's okay. It's alright for a game to have problems. You know, I mean, it just came out. They have time to fix them. They have time to correct them. And that's basically all I have to say about Mortal Kombat 11. If I had to give it a score, I'd give it an either 8 out of 10, or 8 or 7, you know. I've been debating. I think I'm gonna give it an 8, just because the combat's so fucking great, and the good things about this game outshine the bad. So it's not really a bad game by any means, and I'm not calling it a bad game. It's definitely a good game, and if you like Mortal Kombat, you will definitely love this game. And if you don't have it yet, please go check it out. Go pick it up for yourself. What are you doing, man? Come on. But before I end the video, I'm gonna do my daily. Well, not daily, because I don't upload daily, but I'm going to do my every video, kind of plug my Twitch channel. I have been streaming Sekiro over there, so if you guys want to check that out, I will link it in the description. Thank you guys so much for the ongoing support, everything like that. 200 subscribers, going to do a Q&A. We're almost there. We're really almost there. And keep watching that video. I'm trying to get it to like 10,000 views, man, and it's very possible. But for sure, thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for everything. We're really getting there, and it's been a while since I've had this sort of growth, so it's definitely cool. I've been trying to reply to every comment under that video. There's a lot of comments I have to reply to, but I'm definitely working on getting through all of them. And if you guys want to comment questions starting now in the comments, you guys should definitely do that. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and it's been Jason Games. Peace the fuck out.